announcements. First of all, this week, your syllabus says experiment 10 and 11. The doing is 11, so that's what you want your pre-lab to be about. And you're going to use your product from experiment 8 for experiment 11, so make sure your pre-lab shows your experiment 8 product going on to the experiment 11 products. Make it specific for whatever your product is. You have quiz. Your experiment 7 report is due. Don't forget with that, you're making sure you're analyzing each of your steps, including your GPC data, things like MN, MW, PDI, number of repeat units in your polystyrene. This week for Open Lab, Wednesday is normal, 9:30 to 3:30. But on Friday we have a division seminar. The WISE seminar is at 3 o'clock. So Open Lab is going to close at 2:30. So just keep that in mind if you're going to Open Lab on Friday. And then next week, again, we have 2 experiments listed. The doing is experiment 12. So that'll be the experiment that you write your pre-lab on, is experiment 12. All right. In 2 weeks, our experiment 8 and 11 report is due. So experiment 8 and 11 will be put together in one report. Basically, the putting together part is the common conclusion, but you want to keep your pre-labs for each experiment separate and your experimentals separate on separate pages, okay? So make sure this week when you're working on both 8 and 11, when you're working on 8, you're writing on 8's experimental pages. When you're working on 11, you're working on 11's experimental pages. You don't want to merge those, so keep those separate, okay? And then, like I said, in the end, the conclusion will be in common, okay? Couple notes for registration. Last week I talked about the difference between Chem 256A and B. For spring registration, these are our sections that are offered. So 1A and B, 2A and B, 3A and B. What that means is for these 3, both an A section and B section is offered. For section 4, there's just an A section. There's not a corresponding B section, okay? So if you are thinking that you are going to take 256B, it'd be ideal for you to register for one of the A-B sections. So register for the A that also has a corresponding B, and then register for that B section, okay? If you register for 4A and decide later that you want to do the project, that's okay, because the B section of 3A is at the same time. 3A and B and 4A are at the same time, so we could get you over here to that B section, but if you already know ahead of time, it kind of helps things if you can register for an A section where there's a corresponding B. Is everyone good with that? Okay. If you have questions, let me know, all right?